Let's talk about the 10 things no one tells you about dating in your 20s. 1. Don't date the guy that needs to keep score on who paid for what and who did what for the other person. Not everything in a relationship will always be equal at all times, and that's okay. Sometimes you're the one pulling a little more weight, sometimes it's him, and in the end, real love makes the score trivial. 2. You're not just dating the man, you're dating his family too. If his family constantly needs him to choose them over you, you'll never win. 3. The red flags will always come back to haunt you. Ignoring his slight drinking problem now often means signing up for life with an unapologetic raging alcoholic later. 4. Don't date the guy that makes spending time with you feel like one of his chores. If you'd rather spend his Saturday night playing World of Warcraft with his buddies, let him spend every night with his buddies. So you can find a guy who wants to spend every night with you, possibly playing World of Warcraft if that's your thing. Some men only see respect as a one-way street. Avoid the guy who sees putting you down as a joke but putting him down as an insult. 6. People only seem normal to those who don't know them well enough. Don't worry about looking normal on a date, just be real. The truth comes out eventually anyways. 7. There are 2 types of men, the ones who are only good for a great night and the ones who are good for marriage. Don't ever confuse the 2. 8. Don't ever let yourself be the other woman to a woman that doesn't even exist in his life yet. If he feels like he can do better, let him try and go do better, because you can definitely do better than competing with a fantasy. 9. There's a difference between taking care of a man and becoming his de facto mom. Find a man, not a man-child. 10. Some men deserve second chances, but most of them don't. And at the end of the day, the person who deserves the second chance the most is you, as you go out and find another man who isn't dumb enough to lose you the first time.
You're not his mom. Find a man, you're not his mom. Find a man, not a man-child. That's what I got from all this. What did you get? Drop it in the comment section. Let's continue the conversation.
I got a message for the young ladies who always feel like they gotta figure a man or a boy out. Men do spend their money on who and what they want to feel valued. Baby, they gonna spend time with whoever they enjoy being around and looking at. So if a lot of times he rather date his friends than date you, baby, go on to the next, because he ain't it for you. If he ain't trying to take you nowhere, buy you nothing, be all up in your mix, baby, leave it alone. Cause men know that women want quality time, dates, flowers, and to feel special. They know. They got a mama. They know. Unless they just wasn't raised. But other than that, they know what women would like to have, receive, get in order to feel special. So my take is, either he giving it to somebody else and it ain't enough to give to you, boo. He ain't got enough to give to you because he giving it to somebody else. He making somebody else feel special. Or he just don't want to give it to you. And that's okay. That's okay. It's never that you're not deserving of it, baby. It's never that you're not deserving. It's just that he not going to be the one that give it to you. Like, he not gonna be the one to give it to you, so don't stick around for that. If you already set out your standards, you already told him what you want, you voiced it multiple times, and it's still not happening. You cannot change people, so go on and move around, boo. Don't overstay your welcome. Go on and move around to the next, because you'll be wasting your time.
In some cases, the guy doesn't even know how to treat a woman. It all depends on experience, because I'll tell you, like she said, that the guy needs to know that he needs to give you flowers, he needs to take you out and all that, he needs to show you love. Girls, some guys have never experienced love. They don't know what love is. They never saw their mom receiving flowers from anyone. Sometimes their mothers are single moms who struggled all the time, who were shouting because they had so many kids to take care of them by themselves. They had to do 2-3 jobs to keep up with putting food on the table, clothes on their back, paying the fees, paying the rents and all that. You know, I mean, it's not in every case. I know that we as women, we are out to look for a guy that will treat us right, will value us and that and all that. But I just wanted to say this, that not all the guys have experienced love, and we all know that so many people come from a place of trauma. They've had so many bad experience and all that. So with that in mind, we should also be considerate, right? I mean, there should be other things that he needs to meet up to, like the most basic things. But sometimes I saw like a video of a guy saying that he doesn't even know what love means. He has never seen love being expressed. He has never been treated like being loved by anyone. And we all know, we've seen so many people like that, right? So that's all I wanted to add on this.
let me put you on game. Here are things that my amazing guy friends have taught me about men, and now I know what type of men I want to attract, and I have higher standards now. And I feel like every single girl should listen to this. And also, this is for the girlies who didn't have like an amazing father to teach them all this. Yeah. This is for you. Okay, number one, the whole holding door situation. For me, that wasn't a big deal because I didn't grow up having guy friends who would like open the door for us. And also, I feel like when you're younger, you're not as mature, so guys didn't know that was something that they had to do. But now that we're in college at the University of Miami and we have older guy friends, they make sure that they do that. Every single door is open for me and my friends. Even if it's an awkward position, they will literally hold the door and let us go under them just so that they make sure we don't have to touch the doorknob. So when I went on a date and a guy didn't do that for me, I was like, this is weird. Like, I always expect the doors to be open for me now because the standards are set higher and a real man will open the door for you. So I was complaining to one of my guy friends, like, why do I keep attracting the men that are telling me to pull up at 2 a.m.? Like, I don't want to do that. I want something like more serious, someone who's going to take me more seriously. And he was like, look, there's not a right way to dress, but definitely he's like, I know how guys think. And if you dress a little bit more modestly, they'll take you more serious and the right guy will approach you. Because a lot of the times guys are looking for a one night stand and they're going to go for the girls that are dressed the most provocatively because they're thinking in their head, they shouldn't, but they are thinking that's going to be my easiest choice. Yeah. And y'all saw my viral video about how I dressed modestly to the club that one night and I was getting compliments from the security guard and I was literally attracted the man of my dreams, DC Bay. And unfortunately, I'm back in Miami, but that man was trying to take me to a steakhouse. He got me the nicest bottle of champagne. Like, you feel me? Like, elevating the way you dress will definitely elevate the type of man you attract. Number 3 is they're so heavy on if a man wanted to, he would, and they're so right. Let me tell you, I've watched some of these guys take like the person that they're talking to on dates and it will be the most nicest, thoughtful dates. Like, I've watched my friend Kayvon literally like the cutest dates that you ever think of, and you're like, a guy would think of something like this? And like, yes, there are men who are willing to treat you and literally give you like the best day ever, and like it's some shit from a movie. So if you are talking to that man that's doing the bare minimum, just know that there's guys like my guy friends who are pretty boys who will literally give you everything in life. Number 4 is accountability, like a man really being there for you when you need something. And let me tell you, my guy friends yesterday, like I can't stop raving about them because they're so amazing. I'm so blessed, like they have taught me a lot. But yesterday I moved in from my old apartment to my new apartment. I put on everything, y'all will see the vlog. I did not lift a finger. They literally undid my bed, took the bed, moved it to the new crib, got the bed ready, got all the stuff in my room out and in my house out, and brought it to the new apartment. And I thought they were just gonna leave it there and I was gonna have to organize everything. They even helped me organize the room, y'all. They helped me make the bed. They helped me get my nightstand ready. They helped me get my vanity where I do my videos ready. And keep in mind, they just came from work as well or school, and they just came back, stayed until 2 a.m. moving all my stuff, and then they all have to wake up early in the morning the next morning. I was like, thank you guys so much. Like, I'm so genuinely appreciative of you guys. And they're like, if we didn't do it, who would? And it's just like, y'all really took my responsibility and made it your responsibility. Like 10 out of 10. They're even coming back today to mount my TV. Number 4 is being thoughtful, because anytime they drop us home themselves, they will literally wait until we get in and then text us like, oh, y'all home safe, everybody good? And it's just like that whole checking up thing. Like, if a man dropped me home, I am now expecting a text from him to make sure that I got it inside okay. My advice to you is, especially if you're in college or like in your early 20s especially, please make sure you have an amazing guy friends. Like, there's been multiple times I'll tell them about dates and situationships and they're like, nah, that's not for you, like that's a red flag. And they'll literally give me an insight on how a guy thinks, and they've guided me so amazingly. And I just hope that all of y'all have this experience, and let me know if y'all want a part 2, because there's so much more that
Okay, the title of the video is Things I Wish I Knew About Men in My 20s, and it happens to be things I knew about men in my 20s. And in this case, this girl, I see someone who might be in her 20s, early 20s. Yeah, yes, most of the points that she raised, especially the points about dressing decent, is spot on. And I'll tell you why. Because the way you dress is a form of communication. Like, you communicate to men how serious you are, or how easy you are. And like she said, most of the guys who want like a one night stand or hookup, they go for the easy target. If they see like the signs that this woman is easy to get, they'll go to you. And of course, if you're someone who is dressing and exposing everything, maybe you're wearing skimpy tops and short skirts and all that, you're just simply communicating that, oh, I'm available, this is what I want. I'm not saying that when you dress like that, that's what you want, but the men think differently. When they see you dressing like that, they think in their minds that, oh, this might be an easy target, and they will go for you. And because of experience, because most of the men who are always looking for hookups and one night stand, they have been doing that. So they know the easy target. Like the way you dress communicates to them. Like she said, she dressed decently to the nightclub and she got a lot of compliments from the guards, from the guys in the club, and she ended up having like a guy who treated her so well and invited her out, like to the Empire Building or so. I didn't really pick up on that, but I think that's what she said. So your dress in the way you dress will tell people how to treat you. Like, it's a form of communication. Dress how you want to be addressed. I think that's how they say it, So she's so right. But one point that she forgot to mention, I think because she's too young, she doesn't know this. Men don't do things for you for free. Men, even your guy friends, like she said, her guy friends are helping her, they're opening the door, they make sure to mount her bed, they're trying to help her, they're coming back to mount the TV. In all those guys, I think maybe there will be one guy there who loves you, but because they feel that they're not ready yet to say to you, they cannot say. They're just being these guy friends helping you, because mature men will tell you that they don't do things for women for free. They don't. But let's say because they're your friends from school and it's a group of boys, it's a group of guy friends, then even if someone has something for you, they're going to suppress it. They don't want to be embarrassed by telling the other friends. But guys are always very honest. So the guy friends know the guy who loves you in that bunch. Yeah, guys don't do things for free. That's what I learned. I wish I knew this in my 20s as well. So thank you all for watching. Take time. Watch the video, learn a thing or two, take what you want from the video, and remember to subscribe, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you agree with the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't agree, tell me why you don't agree. Thank you. Bye.